There we go.
Not a special theme, just special people playing tonight.
Yes, special as in people who ride the short bus. That didn't get a laugh at all, huh? That was nothing. That was just crickets.
I wasn't paying attention.
That's what my mother said about the game playing abilities.
Oh, really?
That row, she wasn't paying attention.
That row doesn't look so happy.
Here we go. This is the Atomic Trivia War 9000. I'm your host, Jason Hawk. Let's meet our contestants. From Toronto, he is the Agent of Yield, which is the Canadian Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. version. That's a terrible joke. Kevin, you made that up, so you, Kevin Archibald, get the blame for it.
I yield the floor to you. I like it, man. Think of it. It's like America has S.H.I.E.L.D., and we Canadians have yield. We will yield. That's what we do in Canada. We yield to you. No?
I groaned when you told me that by email earlier today, but I said, we'll use it on the show. We'll say that it's his fault that it's bad.
Come on, man. Own it. Own it, brother.
From Seattle, she is our Stargate expert on Stargate. She's Rochelle Mantanona.
I don't know about expert. I'm just a commentator.
Commentator because you have something to do with Stargate?
Yeah, I don't think Rick's released the first episode yet. He's been busy, but we'll be recording our second episode next week, and I've actually already watched 4 episodes of SG1 for the 7th Chevron podcast.
The 7th Chevron podcast coming soon on simplysyndicated.com and SoundCloud.
Yeah, be on the lookout. I will tweet about it and post it on the Facebooks. So, yeah.
And from Costa Rica, daylight come and he won go home, our banana man, Omar Hernandez.
Banana.
We tease you about the bananas.
No, but we do have a lot of bananas here.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that it's rightfully so.
Yeah.
Bananas.
Banana fritters are so good.
Bananas
Let's
and
get right
coffee.
into the trivia here. Let's just skip right in. I'm pushing ahead. I'm getting past all the introduction stuff. We want to get right into the questions because I've got a warm-up category for you. It's a little game I'm going to call When the Hell Was That? So I've hunted down the release dates for several popular vidjagames. I'll give you the title. You tell me what year it was released in North America, and I'll take your guesses in turn. By the way,
Is this again a Price is Right kind of thing? Or we have to be like...
whoever's the closest, yo.
Okay.
Whoever is the closest. Number 1, Final Fantasy VIII. When was it released? Kevin Archibald.
Goodness me, they're a blur as far as I'm concerned. 8, we're going to go with 2012.
Omar
I'm going to say 98, maybe?
and Ro.
I'm going to say... Oh, man. I want to say it's going to be 97.
Okay. Omar and Ro get a point. It was actually 19... Oh, no. Wait. Oh, I'm so bad at math already tonight. Oh, God. Omar gets the point. It was 1999.
Oh, I was thinking 99 because I remember it said... Oh, I should have said 99. Damn it!
It was 1999, so Omar gets the point.
So what are
The game sucked, by the way. The game was really bad.
No, I liked that one. I thought that, well, first of all, it was like late in the PlayStation 1 kind of cycle, so the graphics weren't all that great by our standards anymore. But I thought the gameplay was fun. It tried to find a new engine to use instead of just recycling the Final Fantasy VII stuff.
But Final Fantasy VII sucked as well. I think... Didn't we discuss this already?
Yeah, we'll skip past it. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, when did it come out? Omar.
19... Well, that's Genesis. So that's 94?
Ro.
90...
Sorry.
5.
Okay, and Omar. Or no,
Kevin.
93, of course.
All right, so it actually came out in 1992. Kevin gets the point.
My excellent skills in this department.
Ninja Gaiden for the NES. 19... And we'll go to Ro first this time.
89.
Kevin?
Ninja Gaiden. I'm gonna go with 85.
Omar?
86.
So off. Damn.
Ro gets 2 points for hitting it on the head.
Whoa.
Nice.
89 is the correct answer. Street Fighter 2, Kevo.
I was always more of a Mortal Kombat guy, as you know, but we're gonna go with 92.
Omar.
I was gonna say 92, so 93.
Ro.
I'm gonna say 94.
Kevin gets the point. It was actually 1991.
So you try to place it with what grade it was in when it was playing at the arcade or the local Max Milk store, which is our sort of general 7-Eleven kind of store.
Well, even then, that one is really tough because Street Fighter Turbo, Street Fighter Turbo 2, all these different weird spin-off ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 5, Portal. Omar.
Portal.
Portal.
That was
Orange box.
2008.
Ro.
I'm gonna say 2007.
Kevin.
No, I think you guys are late. Portal was Orange Box.
Yeah, orange box with TF2.
Yep.
Half-Life.
No. Yeah, TF2. Wow, TF2. Sorry, Rose said 07? I'm saying
Yeah.
06.
Ro hit it on the head again.
Oh, wow.
2007 is the answer. Number 6, final one in this little warm-up category here. I need new Super Mario Brothers. And we're going first this time to Ro.
New Super Mario Brothers, which is the Wii version, correct?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so... Oh my god.
A really good game, by the way. I
Yeah.
really liked that one. I mean, that was probably... I mean, you could probably always say that whatever Super Mario Brothers iteration they launch for whatever console it is the best that console
I'm
is.
gonna say 2011.
2011. Kevin.
I don't know. I have like no consoles. 2010.
Omar.
Great, because I was gonna say 2012.
That's your final answer?
Yep.
You guys are so way off.
Is it 2009?
Kevin gets the point. It was way back in 06, yo.
Oh,
Wow.
2006. It was a Wii launch title.
really?
The Wii is so old.
I know. I just I don't
I
remember.
know it is, but again, I never played it, so I thought it was newer.
I played it. I don't. Damn, I was way off.
Well, let's go ahead and interrupt the trivia for a moment because I've got a letter to the editor, so to speak. A letter to the predator. Well, that's how we'll make it sound cool.
Is this a complaint email?
No, it is not.
Okay, good. Because I wasn't dealing. I don't want to deal with BS today.
Bro,
Is it
help
from
me
your
out.
mom?
No, it's not from my mom. Although my mom does have something to say. She says that, Ro, you need to get on track here. You need to,
She said.
you just need to pay attention.
Is
Here you
your
go,
mom
Ro.
from Minnesota?
No, but that's just the voice that I like to do. It's funny.
Okay.
Sukhjit Singh, is that how we're saying it?
Sukhjit Singh, yeah, or Sign.
Okay.
It's either one.
I don't know. I don't want to make fun of the guy, but it kind of looks like his first name is Suckit.
You're making fun of the Indian culture. Good job.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that if I had that name, I'd be walking around going, "Suck it."
Way to pull that one back.
So Sukhjit Singh says, "Props to Ro for pronouncing my name correctly, as most all fail to do, to the point where white people ask my name. I simply smile and answer Bob. No offense, Jason, but Americans rarely put effort into learning someone's birth name and simply give them a whitewashed version of it.
You're welcome.
Go Seahawks. Marshawn Lynch is the best, period. Love the show, keep up the good work, and see you guys on the Mars colony driving our Tesla hover cars." I'm all for that. Which brings us to the next very quick game, which I'm going to call The Price is Wrong, bitch. So here we go. To win your choice of hot seat categories, instead of doing a bidding war or anything along those lines, instead you're going to have to win this pricing game. Who can tell me the manufacturer's suggested retail base price for a 2015 Honda Civic sedan, the base model, no frivolities, no add-ons, no extra package, no special editions, 2015 Honda Civic sedan. I'll need the closest to the actual retail price without going over. Yes, Price is Right rules.
Without going...
Without going over. Kevin, do you have an answer?
$19,000.
Omar?
$16,000.
Ro?
$15,999.
Why?
Ro,
Why would you do that? Do you not understand the Price is Right?
Yeah.
That literally
He's
means
giving
that
you $1.
I was going to say 16,500, but I think that's too high.
you either go 1601 or you drop way down.
To $1? I just want to do that to spite Omar.
Okay, the actual retail price is $18,490. Kevin is over. He goes bankrupt. Ro, we're just not even going to address because her answer was so dumb. And Omar, you win. You get your first choice of these hot seat categories. Do you want Hollywood is so fake, Long Live the Queen, or Sensational? Which of those is your preference, sir?
I would love to take Long Live the Queen just to spite Kevin, but I'm going to take the Hollywood one.
Hollywood. Kevin, what do you want, sir?
Why does he get second choice?
Because his answer made sense.
He went over. He got eliminated. He went over. That's if we're going by Price is Right rules. He went over. He's eliminated. He goes last.
That's true. She does have a point. I'll tell you what, Ro.
Okay.
Because I loves you, I'm letting you pick the next one.
What's that last category you said, Jason?
Because you know
Sensational.
I guess I'll take that one because the Queen one is. Is it about English queens or is it about like queens in?
Could be anything, man. Could be Queen Amidala.
We will find out.
The band.
Yeah.
But we're going to go to Omar first. Hollywood is so fake, a category by Doug Craven, brand new submitter.
Hey.
Yeah,
Don't let me
Here's
down,
the
brother.
triple bell. Here's the special instruction, because these aren't exactly the longest questions. I'm going to give you the birth date and the birth name of a movie star. You tell me, what's the name that we actually know that movie star by?
Ooh.
This is good.
Number one, Ro.
Bro.
Omar.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Omar. Yes, that's who I was talking to. Number one, Omar. Born November 19th, 1961. Do they reckon the years down in Costa Rica the same that we do up here, or do you use metric years?
We use metric years.
Okay, so
please do the
the
conversion.
year of our Lord, 1961. Margaret, Mary, Emily, Ann, Hyra. Hyra is the last name. Margaret, Mary, Emily, Ann, Hyra. How do we know her? What is her Screen Actors Guild name?
She'll be 50-something right now, right?
45.
I'm not going to do the math for you.
61, 2015. She would be 50 something. Yeah. 54.
Okay.
TikTok.
I'm gonna say
Margaret, Mary, Emily, Ann, Hyra.
Melanie Griffith.
You're not too terribly far off. It's kind of the same vein, I guess. We would have to say this is the talented version of Melanie Griffith.
Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan is the answer, yeah. Had you guessed that first, you would have a point to your name. Number two.
These are. This is not the kind of trivia we want, people. This is not the kind of trivia we want.
I think it's a good category. Well
It's
done.
a good category. It is. It's just you didn't get it right.
You've got to take the approximate age and the name and use them to make an informed guess, Omar. An informed guess.
I'll have what she's having.
Born December 1st, 1935, Omar. He was born Alan Koningsberg. December 1st, 1935, Alan Koningsberg. Who is the movie star? You're doing math on paper, aren't you? I can see it.
No, I'm thinking. It's gonna be 80-something. It's not that hard. Alan
You should be able to ask if he's still alive.
All of them, except for the last one, will still be alive.
Okay.
I don't know. Sean Connery?
Not a terrible guess, but Königsberg, is that a Scottish name, Omar? It's a Jewish name. We've got Woody Allen.
Is he
You-
really Scottish?
Woody
I was mouthing it, Omar. Mouthing it.
Born November 13th, 1955, which is awfully close to the date that Marty McFly lands on when he goes back in time. Not related in any way to Back to the Future, so that's a red herring. Don't take that into account. November 13th, 1955, Karen Johnson is the name. How do we know Karen Johnson? Caryn, by the way, Karen Johnson.
She's 50-something. No, 60-something. We're close to 60. Karen.
She'll be 60
she'll be
later
60.
this year.
Yeah. These are movie stars, right?
They are.
Wait, what was the birth date again?
November 13th,
Oh.
1955.
That's not the person I was thinking.
I don't know. Nicole Kidman.
This one's probably the toughest one of the bunch. It's Whoopi Goldberg.
Wow.
Oh.
Fuck you.
That's
her
horrible.
real
I was thinking Carrie Fisher. I was actually kind of close. She was born October 21st.
Funny, Goldberg. A lot of these
1956.
people were like had Jewish names and they changed them so they don't sound so Jewish back when that was a bad thing. Goldberg, it's like she went Jewish. That's cool.
Ethiopian Jew, right?
Is that a thing? Is that what she is?
That's just a comment. Okay, forget it.
Okay, go on.
Born March 20th, 1957. Shelton Lee is the birth name. How do we know this person?
Sean Penn.
Shelton Lee was Spike Lee's birth name.
Ah.
And number 5, you damn well better know this one. You'd better get this point. Born June 1st, 1926. Norma Jean Mortensen.
Marilyn Monroe.
Thank you, Ro, for mouthing that one.
I was like saying, I can't get anything that rhymes with. Never mind. I don't know what to talk about.
Goodbye, Norma Jean.
All right.
Okay.
So that was a little bit of a disaster.
Whoever wrote this category, you're officially on my shit list.
Oh, wow.
no,
Poor
no,
Doug.
no.
It's okay,
That is
Doug.
good.
Yes.
Doug, that is an accomplishment. That is an achievement unlocked to get to Omar's shit list so quickly. Because some people work very hard, and
They
other
do.
people just get there right away. So well done, Doug. Good category.
Long Live the Queen is going to Kevin here. This is one by General Jeff Ferry.
Okay, General Jeff Ferry.
Jeff Ferry. Every time that he submits a series of questions and we use them, I always give him a different military rank.
Now, did we not get a missive from our Mr. Ferry on our Facebook that was taking issue with some of the accuracy of our answers, Mr. Hall?
No.
No. Well, let me read this out. And I
Did he freeze on you?
Yeah, we lost Kevin. That's what it is.
Okay.
I was like,
That's what happened when Kevin gets all lippy. I turn him off.
what?
Hmm.
I'm not sorry. I was looking at Facebook for a second. Someone shaved their head.
This is the best part of doing a live show. This is the best part
Oh,
of doing
and
a
today
live
you
show.
actually advertised so people would actually watch it live.
Yeah.
What happened to my...
Da-da-da-da-da.
Did you see what I posted, Jason, on Facebook? Even I rarely post. So there's a bake sale in Sandy, Utah, and they were promoting gender equality, and they were selling cookies, $1 for men, 77 cents for women.
Nice.
It makes no sense. It should have been the other way around.
No,
Women are the ones that get screwed, so they should be charged more.
but it shows.
Omar understands income
Yes.
gaps. Or conversely, 77 cents for men. And
I
$1 for
know
women.
I know it makes sense, but it should have been the other way around.
No, yeah,
I
so
mean,
the women get
they
screwed
haven't-
more. Okay.
Now, on gender equality things, what do you think about the variant cover of Batgirl?
I heard something about it. I I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Hold on.
I just think it's
Variant
stupid.
Cover of. So wait. So there's two different covers.
Quality
and
issue so much, was it?
Oh no, I mean it's not a bad cover.
Okay, so wait. So what's wrong with the cover? Like.
That's a reference to the Killing Joke, where the Joker basically broke Batgirl and raped her.
Okay, so what's wrong with the cover?
People are saying it's promoting female violence.
No, it's not. It's the Joker being the Joker, isn't
That's what people are saying. Yes.
The Joker is violent to everyone.
Yeah, I don't understand. That's a little bit too hypersensitive in my opinion. And trust me, I don't care what anyone says. People think that, oh, you're sensitive because you're a woman. I deal with sexual trauma every day at work. So I am desensitized.
I just wanted to know what you're...
Oh, no, so you got my initial... I heard there was some bullshit about some crappy, like, the internet losing its shit about it. I didn't know. I saw some stuff about it, but if that's the issue...
No, that's basically the issue.
It's just the internet hate machine getting geared up about whatever it can get itself riled up about this week.
So because she got raped in the Killing Joke.
But the author is now suffering the consequences.
I heard like the author or something, or the people defending the author are getting harassed or something on Twitter.
No, everyone's getting harassed, of course.
Okay. I don't see any sort of. It's just a reference to the previous comic.
It's a very well rendered, cover. I mean,
wow. Wait. This is why there's such stupid crap happening like this on the internet, and people. I don't see any offense to it whatsoever. I don't take any offense.
Well, maybe I would understand because the new Batgirl is very upbeat. It's like very upbeat, very positive. Like it's kind of silly as well. So maybe because of that, it's not appropriate. But I don't think it should have blown up like that, especially since it's a variant cover. It's not even the actual cover.
I don't think it's inappropriate at all. If people get reminded of the Killing Joke, then that's fine. Just because there's rape in the Killing Joke, I haven't read the Killing Joke, but did they promote rape in a good way?
No, of course not.
Exactly.
It's horrifying.
So,
it's not like they portray that she got raped. It just people assume that she got raped.
Okay.
So it's not even that.
I wonder if there was any kind of similar blow up when shoot, now my memory's gone. What's the one where Sue
got
Dibney
beat to a pulp?
No, the one where Sue Dibney was raped.
Well, the thing
by
is,
Dr. Light.
I mean, yeah.
Identity crisis.
Identity crisis, yes. But I mean, you don't even have to go that far. Harley Quinn. No one says jack shit about Harley Quinn, and she gets abused from like every single issue where she interacts with the Joker, and no one ever says anything about that.
I think that might be more insidious.
I think a lot of people have lost their shit about the Harley Quinn cover with the suicide in the bathtub or something like that. Wasn't there something like that?
Yeah, there was one of those.
I can understand that one because but I don't think it was. I don't think this cover is controversial in any way, shape, or form.
So what do you think it is? Is it because she's a bad guy, so it's okay for her to get abused?
No, I don't think it's. I don't know. If she's always abused like that, then no, that's obviously.
It's impossible to say whether the variant cover is excusable or not without knowing the content of the plot. Because if they're using it to make a social point or social commentary about abusive relationships and domestic violence, it's probably not such a bad thing. Because that's usually what you want your fiction to do, is to hold up a mirror to society and show through the lens of creative art what is wrong with society. But if you're just doing it to be exploitative, then it's no different than blaxploitation or any other kind of exploitation film, whether it be, Harvey Korman movies or Roger Corman movies.
This one's because it's the 25th, and this year marks the 25th year of the Killing Joke coming out.
Mm.
And the author of the cover was just like a big fan of that particular story.
I meant to say Roger Corman. Harvey Korman is somebody totally different. Well, I wonder if Kevin's coming back. I posted him an invitation to get back in.
Should we tweet at him?
No, I'm sure he's working on it.
Mm.
I don't think that he's been talking for the last 10 minutes thinking that we're still there.
That would be hilarious.
I would love to have a recording of that were that the case.
Oh, I opened up your box, Jeremy. Sorry, I just wanted to look inside of it.
Aw.
Okay. It looks like you're humping the cat.
Yes, it does.
Sometimes like looking on Google Plus, I'm like, what's the like that's just wrong.
We have 2 viewers. I hope that they're thoroughly entertained by this.
Now,
Jeff
wouldn't it be funny
McKenzie, Iceman said, great show.
wouldn't it be great if one of the watchers was Kevin? Just watching the show.
And what, he cut out on purpose? You're like, I wonder what they would do. It's like when my dad was teaching me how to drive, and he was in the passenger seat, and he just reached over and calmly pulled the key out of the ignition. He's like, what do you do if your car just goes limp? Yeah.
Wow.
Steering wheel locked up. Gas wouldn't respond. All you can do is brake.
Did you see they probably killed Donatello?
Who?
In the
Teenage
comic
Mutant
books,
Ninja
yes.
Turtles
No,
in the comic books.
I am not reading. Only thing I pay attention right now is I'm only reading manga right now. I'm rereading Yotsuba.
Ah, nice. That's
I
pretty
know.
upbeat.
Every time I like read an old I just find myself laughing all the time at just like certain panels and instances, and it's just so refreshing. And you know what, Omar? The best thing to do to read Yotsuba is listen to the Azamongo Daioh soundtrack. It goes so well together. Seriously. And I'm gonna probably read Azamongo Daioh afterwards.
Ro, I got a question for you.
What's up?
I recently bought a Transistor.
Okay. Ooh.
I started playing. It was like $5 like 2 days ago.
It's like so cheap.
So I bought it. I started playing. I got killed once and lost one of my powers. Is that shit permanent?
No, it'll come back. You just gotta like wait for. You gotta visit like 2 different. You gotta visit 2 different stations for it to be able to reactivate. For you to use it.
And do I lose the upgrade that it had on it?
No. You just gotta reprogram it.
Oh, okay. Because I just Alto F4 out of that game.
Oh no! You can no.
The dude killed me, and I was like, oh shit! I lost the power. Okay,
No.
probably when I kill him, I'm gonna get it back.
No.
Like,
You have to go through those 2 different
back.
stations you have to go to 2 different stations to be able to have that reactivated. Because it basically that program or whatever it burnt out or like it fried. So
How often do you get to go to a station?
it happens like at least twice a level, if not more. And
So if I lose 2 of them, I have to go through like 2 levels with.
No, just 2 different ones. Just at least as long as they're separate different stations, and you can always just redo a level or whatever
okay.
to go to a station to reactivate it.
Okay.
But no, I really love the different combinations you can make with all the different things.
But
you read into it, and it'll be you can see all the different combos and play around.
I've
with
been
it.
reading those, but again, they only let me choose 1 of 2 every single time.
Because you eventually have to upgrade it once you get like certain levels. Now, my favorite one is the athlete.
I haven't gotten there yet.
That's
I
super
got
powerful.
Bounce or Shadow.
Okay.
And I chose Bounce, but I also want Shadow. Am I gonna get Shadow offered on the next time, or?
Yes, you'll always be offered it later on.
Okay.
So the 2
Someone
people who
says-
are watching are Robert Sees and Jeff McKenzie.
Yeah,
How you
he's-
guys doing? What's
Jeff
up,
McKenzie says, "Why don't you open the chat, Christ? I am the only one here." He's
That
tweeting
is
it.
not true. Do not undersell Robert Sees.
But no, you can totally open. Yeah. God, I kind of want to play that game again now. But what do you think of the soundtrack so far, Omar?
Well, I only played like the first 2 levels, but I think it's building up. That's pretty good.
You should get the soundtrack. Actually, I can just probably send you my copy because I bought both the PlayStation version and the Steam version, and the Steam version came with the soundtrack. And
Why would you do that?
This came out right before I went to Baltimore. This is basically the reason why I bought PlayStation 4, and I thought I was going to be able to get the soundtrack somehow through my phone, but so I ended up buying on iTunes and also through the company Supergiant Games. Okay, but no, when you purchase it through Supergiant Games, they give you also the remix version of this, and they're really good. A lot of them are like instrumentals of it, and
well, it's the same people that did Bastion, right?
Yeah, Darren Korb and I want Ashley something. Oh, there's something in the chat. I've had a cataclysmic internet failure. Cataclysmic. This never happens.
First your water pipes, now your internets.
This is what winter does.
This is what socialism does to you.
Yeah, we're still recording, but Kevin lost his internets, so we're just bullshitting right now.
Look at how many fucks Jeremy gives.
Yeah, he's like, whatevs.
It's a giant box.
Yeah, he subscribes to Loot Crate. I was going to talk about it on the show.
So I have paused the recording.
Oh, you have?
Well,
not the do that?
Not the broadcast, but the Audacity recording.
Oh, okay. Because like we're some good bits here.
Yeah, I'll probably cut something and put it at the end for funsies. But I mean, at this point, we're what?
Hey, Kevin's back.
Hey, how's it going?
Is he?
I thought you almost got cut off again. I'm like, oh, there we go.
Kevin,
what did you do, Kevin?
Is that really you?
Stop messing.
No, that's really me, guys. I'm sorry, I'm messing around with you. Yeah, no, I had a cataclysmic internet failure, and this is something that like never happens here. So I was genuinely concerned. It's like first my water, now my internet. This is the worst winter
That's what Omar
ever.
just said.
Yeah, that's what happens for being a communist.
I suppose. I literally changed from phone internet to cable internet like about a couple years ago because my cables got chewed by squirrels, and I had to change over. And yeah, I was afraid those squirrels were back.
You know what's back? Trivia's back. So go, Jason.
Is trivia back? Okay,
Yeah,
let's go.
Queen stuff.
Number 1, Kevin, are you ready?
Dude, I was born ready.
I'm not sure that that's true.
Apparently
Number
not.
1. This is the real name of the Green Arrow, played on the television series Arrow by Stephen Amell's Abs and I guess the rest of Stephen Amell sometimes.
Oliver Queen.
Oliver Queen is the right answer. You have a point.
Booyah.
Number 2.
Oh, man.
When not going by the moniker Padme, this queen presided over the people of Naboo in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
We're talking about Queen Amidala.
We are, and that's a 5th point for Kevo.
Oh.
Number 3. This 1975 Queen song from the album A Night at the Opera is featured in Wayne's World.
Oh my god.
Come on.
I should have picked this fucking category.
Galileo. Bohemian Rhapsody, sir.
Another point for Kevin. Number 4. What ironically named mattress size is directly below queen sized? If you thought I was going to say king size, didn't you? I need the one that's directly below queen sized.
It makes no sense.
Wow. Well, if the king isn't below the queen, who would be below the queen?
Is it knave sized? Is it jack sized? No, it's neither.
I don't know. Twin sized? Twin sized.
Double or full. Twin is one further down even. So extra long would have also been acceptable. Number 5. In the land of make-believe, in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, King Friday the 13th was married to this queen.
King Friday. Oh, jeez. Is it Tuesday?
Tuesday was the sun.
Oh.
Sarah Saturday was the queen.
Ah, I was not aware of that.
Womp. That's your category. You did reap a few points out of that, though. That's not bad. You got 3 for a total of 6. Omar has 2. Ro has 4.
I'm still in this.
I'm
Ro,
ready
ready
for my
for
category.
sensational.
Sense. Hold on, I gotta get my notepad out.
Jason, this is gonna be one of those nights, right?
Sensation.
Where I get
this
to
has already
pick.
been one of those nights.
I got to pick the only category where I would completely suck at, right?
Sensational, a category by Joseph Ingram, and you're going to catch on to the theme of this category very
Joseph
quickly.
Ingram.
Number 1, if you had tritanopia, you might be sad or envious of others because you'd lack the ability to distinguish between which colors.
Ooh, tritanopia.
Tritanopia.
Come on.
Tritanopia. Between these two colors, or is it three colors?
These 2 colors.
You're focusing on the wrong parts of the question.
How am I focusing on the wrong part of the question?
I wouldn't pay any attention to him. Go with your gut.
Oh. You'd be tritanopia.
Give me 2 colors.
Red and green.
Oh.
That's not a bad guess, given the RGB differentiation, but this is actually blue and yellow.
Okay. Damn it.
He said you might be sad or envious.
Oh,
sad is blue.
You're
envious
right.
is
I should have paid
green.
attention to that.
But
No,
yellow
and
is
it's-
scared.
Envy might be green, but yellow could be...
No.
I don't know.
Yellow. When you're yellow, you're a
Coward.
coward.
A cowardice.
That's what yellow
Yellow is a coward.
Okay, number 2. I am yellow with jealousy. Number 2. The cilia of your ear help to funnel sound inward and push what outward?
Push what inward?
The cilia of your ear help to funnel sound inward and push what outward?
Inward. I don't know. Dirt.
You're
Wax?
so close. There you
Wax?
go.
Yeah, it's wax.
Kinda.
Earwax.
Yeah, it's like nose hairs. They help you. They are the
Too
ones that.
bad it was your second guess. Number 3.
No.
said
Dirt and wax is the
Yes.
same thing.
No, dirt and wax are not the
Oh
same.
my-
No, they're not the same thing.
Bullshit.
Not at all. Number 3.
Bullshit.
This sense is the first to develop in humans and contains the most types of receptors.
Okay.
Ro, you're aware that there are 5 senses and you've already gone through 2.
Yeah. Okay, we went through
And there's
sight.
5 questions.
We went through hearing, so it obviously is not sight. Okay. Repeat the question, please.
This sense is the first to develop in humans and contains the most types of receptors. Time.
No. Okay, I'm just gonna go with touch. Touch.
Touch is the right answer.
Yes, thank you, Omar. You owed it to Marilyn Monroe.
You're doing that
Yeah,
thing,
we're
John
even,
Malkovich thing, where you're like,
we're even.
yes, I hear touch.
You have receptors for movement, coordination, temperature, pressure, pain, sharp burns, chemical, all kinds of different receptors. So yes. Number 4. Your ears don't just allow you to hear my sonorous voice. They also contain the vestibular system, which helps you walk across the vestibule, hold a sun salutation, or jump over a rampaging ball of ants. These actions are better known as
Balance?
movement and balance.
Yeah.
There you go. Number 5, final one. This is the strongest sense when it comes to memory, sometimes needing only a single exposure to accurately identify stimuli.
Smell.
Smell, because all of the other ones had been used. Extra bonus trivia that Joseph included here. The senses of smell and taste are both activated chemically, which means that a particle has to make physical contact with a receptor in order for you to perceive it. Good news, when you smell cookies baking, a particle of cookie has attached itself to your olfactory bulb in a warm embrace of sugary, buttery love. Bad news, The same is true of bad smells. So when your buddy goes to Ultra Burrito and eats the entire Holy Bowel Rito, and you smell the results later, you've actually had a particle of methane and poop float up into your nostril.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when you poop, you're actually tasting and smelling poop. Yeah, I knew that.
Good times. Which leads us into our roundtable.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Ro wants to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I'm not sure exactly what you want us to say about it. I know that you've been watching it.
No, well, first off, this is actually kind of cool. Jeremy subscribes to Loot Crate, so apparently, and his package arrived today, so apparently this month's theme is spy stuff. And today, Kevin, I received my official lanyard badge.
Sorry, could you say again slowly what Jeremy is part of? I didn't actually catch that.
Loot Crate. It's just a bunch.
You have to explain that for non-geeky people.
Okay, Loot Crate is basically a subscription service. How much is it a month, Jeremy?
$20.
$20.
$20, and they basically send you just cool pop cultural geeky stuff, just random things, and then there's like a raffle. Like they pick one person or several people, and they give them like really, really awesome stuff. Like last month, someone got like a 3D printer apparently, so that's pretty cool. So
but what usually gives like little tchotchkes, right? Like little Zelda,
yeah,
kind of like little figurines.
Yeah. So he got a T-shirt, T-shirt, a watch, a Mad Libs spy version, anyway. So yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent Carter. Agent Carter recently finished, and I was really happy with Agent Carter, but Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. came back up, and I rewatched the series over again just to, because I just need something in the background, and I have to say, the more and more I watch the show, the more and more I realize I don't like it.
Wow. When you say rewatch the season, you mean like just the last 3 or like the whole...
All of it.
Yeah.
So it took you a whole season to know that the series sucks.
No,
Even though the first
no.
episode you could
easily
tell that.
Here's the thing. I enjoy seeing the story go on and develop, just seeing what happens to these people, but I really don't like most of the characters. I really actually loathe the main character, Skye. I find her to be abhorrent, to be stupid as hell, and she's so I've been tweeting about this. Like, she is the writers. They completely suck. Everything's like the Skye freaking pity party. Oh my God, my name is Skye. Everything tragic is happening to me. Oh my God.
A common complaint that I see floated around the Interesphere is that she has to be constantly rescued. It's always a damsel in distress situation.
Yeah, but the thing is, and they also try to make her like tough too, which is cool. I appreciate that kind of stuff. But at the same time, is like she's always whiny, nosy. She is just straight up annoying. Like my thing is, I was arguing about this on the internet, which was a complete good use of my time. That basically I find her to be completely either hypocritical or just wishy-washy. So basically, in the first season, she joins S.H.I.E.L.D., as a hacker because she wants to find out who she is and where she's from because she doesn't know her family, her father, or anything like that. So she's trying to search for her father. Eventually, she finds out that she's like a special person and and that her father's looking for her in season 2. But then when she finally realizes who her father is, she's like, he's a monster, just based off of one scene. Well, yeah, he does kill people, but
he does kill people. But he doesn't kill like a dog like Ward does.
Yeah, that's cool of children, of course.
But I don't know. It's just there's like little to no context of what she understands. Tries to figure out the stuff, and she basically just dismisses her father so easily after her whole entire life. She's trying to find the answers of who she is and where she's from, and she completely dismisses her father. I just find that completely implausible, and I just find her to be so annoying.
She found a father in what's his name in
Coulson.
Coulson's her new father. See,
yeah, I think
a beautiful father. She was looking for a father. She found a father.
But she still wanted answers of who she was and who her mother was. She didn't even really ask who her mom was or anything like that. And it's just
I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure it's all coming.
But yeah, Rim on Geek Nights basically I basically have that syndrome of a lot of comic book readers. They basically state that they really don't like the comics, but they just want to see where it's going with the storyline in the universe, and that's how I'm going to basically take it. I'm on the Sky Hate Parade, so I'm basically gonna watch it to hate it.
Wow, that's dark.
So this is the show that you've been recommending over and over to me, saying that I have to waste my life watching it.
Don't do
but
it.
I have to wade through all the terrible stuff, even though after 4 episodes at the very beginning I could tell it was time to bail. You said that I've got to wade through hours and hours and hours of it to get to the good stuff, and now you're telling me
I completely redact my statement. You don't need to watch it. Go through spoilers.
It almost seems like there's a 5-letter word for what you were. Raw. What's this word? I'm just trying to. Wrong?
I redacted my statement. I just stated I redact it. That's a.
Okay. So,
That's 6 letters.
skewing real quick into other comic book news, the new Daredevil series debuts April 10th on Netflix. And Kevin, I think that this is probably most up your alley. I know that you have talked before passionately about the Daredevil, not the Ben Affleck Daredevil. But you have talked about the comic books.
Ben Affleck, Daredevil's not bad.
I didn't hate that. I thought it was all right.
Who the hell was
it's
it?
not
Who
that bad.
was Daredevil?
I thought it was all right. I mean,
No, who was the Daredevil?
who was the Daredevil?
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck was the Daredevil?
It was Ben Affleck, right?
Yeah, it was Ben Affleck. And I'm saying he wasn't
crazy.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't anything that I'm gonna, watch a couple more times, but it was an enjoyable superhero film as they go.
It was horrible. Oh, it was over the top with what's his name as Bullseye or whatever his name is, and then it had Jennifer Garner in it, which made
Colin Farrell.
I like Colin Farrell. I like Jennifer Garner a lot, actually.
it made it a million times worse. She's horrible. She's a horrible actress.
Okay,
I don't think that movie was as bad as people make it out to be.
Yeah, I don't know what the hate fest is there because I think she's a good actress. I like her. There were some scenes that were really cool in that first one. That one where, because you're always wondering, okay, it's always difficult to portray how Daredevil sees the universe, and because that's always a difficult thing to show on camera. And there's that one scene where it's just about to rain, and he asks Jennifer Garner, take the umbrella off and just wait for it. And then you see the sort of rain draw the picture of her, and then the rest of the world. That's a great scene. I really like that. So there are good moments in that film, although there are.
I really like Bullseye killing the granny.
Bullseye killing the granny. I don't remember that.
And the plane with the peanut.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh yeah, she chokes on it, doesn't she?
Yeah.
So taking that all in its context, Kevin, what do you think about the new series? Are you excited about it, not excited about it? Will it work better as a TV show than a movie? Do you think Netflix has kind of proven itself with its original programming so far that it can do this? Can it pull it off?
We talked in our yearly review show about what we're excited about for this year. No, you went through all the Marvel movies coming out. And I said, I'm kind of interested in them, but the Daredevil series is what I'm the most interested in. And I listed a bunch of reasons. I said cautiously optimistic. Now, the trailer, if you've seen the trailer, I don't think it's shown us anything we haven't seen before, like dark people jumping around and getting punched in the face, and then bad guys being bad and good guys being good and whatever. It looked all pretty obvious.
It has shown us a fairly retro costume.
Yeah, you see the sort of the black making of costume, the early Daredevil kind of costume.
The Daredevil Begins costume.
Exactly. I'm more interested in 3 things that get me feeling pretty good about this, more than I did about S.H.I.E.L.D. Number 1, it's on Netflix. Netflix has produced good shows. They don't pull their punches. They don't have to be PG like S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever. Number 2, the Stephen S. DeKnight is the guy, one of the producers behind it who did the Spartacus. And that show had its lows, but it also had its highs, especially if you saw
very highs.
Yeah, if you saw the second season, I really enjoyed the second season of that. The one that's in the Ludus, where they're sort of the gods and kings one. I love the way they talk in that show. I love the language and the sort of Shakespearean way they throw the words around. I don't know.
No, I don't think that they're going to bring much Shakespeare to Hell's Kitchen.
Who knows? It looks like a very Catholic kind of world, though, and I kind of dig that, like on cinema. Not being Catholically persuaded myself, but I do like it in the cinema. Godfather's very good, and the Catholic doesn't hurt that at all. And the last thing is, a chap whose name escapes me wrote Cabin in the Woods, directed Cabin in the Woods. He is the main showrunner behind this, and I quite like Cabin in the Woods. I think most of us do, except for, I know, Jason, you have issues with the ending. So those 3 things.
I haven't watched it yet.
Netflix, Stephen S. DeKnight, and what did Cabin in the Woods. All of those make me think this could be good.
It does give me a little bit of pause about whether it will be good, because there are huge problems with Cabin in the Woods, and we'll get into that on our next movie night, which I think might be next week when we talk about Cabin in the Woods. We'll talk about that when we're done here, but yeah. So overall, you're very happy about Daredevil. You'll be watching it April 10th.
Absolutely, cautiously optimistic. I don't know. Is it because Netflix has changed it up now? They don't dump entire seasons every single time now, do they? There's some that they're doing incrementally. I'm not sure what their chances. What they're doing.
I think that this is all going to be out on the first day. Almost.
Yeah, they're only doing the weekly thing with things they don't directly own, or they have to like wait for syndication or something like that. But do you know why I think it's gonna be good? Because Daredevil and Daredevil like gallery of villains, it's low budget.
Yep.
There are no big ass special effects. There's no magical stuff. No superpowers. No one shooting explodey things. It's martial arts movie. And those
you've got Vincent D'Onofrio as the Kingpin, and the Kingpin is always interesting to begin with, but Vincent D'Onofrio is kind of a badass.
He's not that big,
Edgar.
though. I know who Vincent D'Onofrio is, but he's not a big guy.
You're right. He's not as big as the comics have made him.
He's
or
no
even
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah. They are going with a smaller kind of Kingpin figure, but whatever. We'll go with it.
I think his personality is larger than life, and that will more than make up for it.
Yeah, and this is of course the first film of Netflix's Marvel universe. They're looking to make 4 or 5 more.
You've got Iron Fist, you've got Luke Cage, Power Man, you've got Jessica Jones. I'm not sure what else. What else is coming down the pike as far as Netflix comic book stuff?
And then Daredevil, obviously. The guy who plays Luke Cage, he's in The Good Wife, which, guilty pleasure. I'm all about The Good Wife. It's a really good show, and he is in that, and he is a badass in that. He's really good, so I'm looking forward to that. Luke Cage. Jason, you're giving me the look, man. Let me tell you, man, that Good Wife, that's a thing. It's got Nightcrawler.
Okay.
It's got Nightcrawler from X-Men, and it's good.
I will say that The Flash has been awesome. I've been catching up very slowly on that. I can't get it through legal means other than watching it while it airs. So I've been getting it through not legal means, because just watching it without time shifting it is not going to happen. But I've really been enjoying The Flash. I still continue to love Arrow. So it's a good time to be a geek if you like comic book
You only like
properties.
Arrow because of the dude, because you like the dude.
You like his abs.
I think his abs are wonderful. And I'm not even gay.
You want him to climb you like he climbs that ladder thing. With the
Felicity Smoke is very attractive. I will put that out on the table.
It's very attractive. Now, here's the problem I have with TV shows with the superheroes, is that they got to give them something to do every single week, and then it can get a little repetitive, because it's all like, oh, what's wrong? We investigate what's wrong, and in the last 10 minutes we fix what's wrong by putting our suit on and beating things up. And it can get a little cyclical.
Actually, that's why I like Arrow, is because it's a lot more fluid than that. They're not solving. It's not monster of the week kind of stuff or bad guy of the week kind of stuff. There are those elements to it once in a while, but with the flashback sequences especially, it allows them to draw out those kind of dramatic pauses.
Yeah.
And not solve things over long periods of times, and do very slow dramatic rollouts to give you, like, you'll watch something in the first episode of a 3-episode arc, and you'll know that something is wrong, but you won't figure out exactly what they're telling you until 3 weeks later, or 3 episodes later.
It all comes together. That one thing that one guy said on the island is exactly what I need to solve this issue right now.
Well, not so much that, but hey, that one thing that didn't make sense before, hey, now it makes perfect sense, and it tells you why a character has been acting a certain way.
Yeah, I get that.
It provides, you know how Arrested Development would give you the punchline and then like 15 minutes later would actually tell you what the joke was?
Yes, yeah.
That's what Arrow is doing, but dramatically.
Wow, I'm seeing this show quite a bit. I think you're giving it a little too much credit. God bless, but I'm glad that you like it.
Boy.
But I do like. But what you say about like not having to do the same, like, I don't know. Did you watch the first season of Heroes? Did you guys watch Heroes?
Yeah.
No, it's hard.
I avoided that one like the plague.
first season of Heroes was strong. After that, it went pretty south. But
because the writer's strike.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. You know what? That to me was for the early 2000s, the Agents of Shield of its time.
oh no, because it was
Like
it was
that.
it was a nice
Smell.
slow burn.
I could smell the stink on it.
You had the one really good bad guy, which was the Sylar character, and it took the entire season to defeat him. And after they defeated him, it was a show that kind of lost its purpose. But
Yeah, it's still bad, Kevin.
No,
Very bad.
Season 1 was very good. I disagree.
Did any of you watch Constantine?
Nope.
Yes.
That's the only one I'm curious about, but I haven't had a chance to watch it.
You know what? It was better than NBC deserved, and it shouldn't have been canceled, but I can understand why it was. It was a little bit too intense for network television. It was very, very well done. The first half of the first season, well, the first half of the only season, did ascribe itself to that Monster of the Week kind of deal. But yeah, it was great characterization. I mean, you've never seen Hellblazer done like that before. You've never seen an absolute dick like that in a comic book property be the protagonist. I really liked that show an awful lot.
I read Preacher. He was pretty much a dick.
Yeah, but you've never seen it on TV portrayed that way, have you?
No.
Yeah.
that's network TV as well, which is again a
It
very
was
safe
written
place.
like it was a Netflix show. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I think that draws the discussion to a close. Let's go ahead and wrap the show up. I want to give birthday wishes to two of my favorite internet people. I saw their birthdays pop up on Facebook, and I said, no, I'm going to recognize them on the podcast. So Timo and Scott Redmond, this is for you. Love you guys. Check us out at facebook.com/ATW9K. Listen to us on SoundCloud, which I love. If you want to be part of the show, send your questions to atw9k@simplysyndicated.com. Write good questions. Send me
Yes, not
fleshed
crappy ones.
Well, here's the thing. I posted. I'm not saying that anyone on tonight's show was crappy, but I did post on our Facebook page a brief primer for how to write a good trivia question.
What was the final score?
Yeah, that was good
Final
to say.
score.
No one
Row,
cares.
you won. Row, you won by 1 point.
Oh,
Sweet.
snap.
It
Recount. I
was-
demand a recount. I'm taking this to
7
Florida court.
7-6-2. Row, Kevin Omar.
Nice.
So yeah, send your questions to atw9k@simplysyndicated.com. Check out our Facebook page for that quick primer on what I think you should do to write a good trivia question. And Ro, didn't you want to say something about the Facebook page?
Yes, just want to say welcome to new listener, if he is a new listener, Toby Bollenbacher. He recently liked Atomic Trivia War 9000 on Facebook. Thank you. So feel free to tell your friends to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at ATW9K. Tweet at us. We'll more than likely have a conversation with you. I like people that tweet. Mostly on Twitter.
Do like us on Facebook because we are closing in on 500 likes, which is kind of cool. And also, 500 people are some of the coolest people and have chats there and hang out. And please get on there and do that because we like talking to our peoples.
We sure do. Okay, that's it. We'll see everybody next week in the Atomic Trivia War 9000.
Have a good one.
Cheerio.
Later.
God save the Queen.
Or something.
God save
Why do I get the one that... I mean, I get first picks, and I pick the only category I
You
know
should have been a
nothing
dick.
about.
You should follow your instincts and be a dick.
You suck!